What's up? I'm making this video for just a reason since I faced a lot of trouble in a few days, and I thought that all of us who live or work here in Taiwan have to go through a lot of rules and regulations. So this would be a good chance for me to just enlighten some of you who are not aware of the rules here. So let me explain to you. I came here in Taiwan in 2010 as a student, and I studied here for 2 years. And after 2 years, I just graduated, say 2 months back, and I started looking for work. And thing is that if you live in Taiwan, then you know what an ARC is. And one of the things which I was personally confused was that the expiry date on let me just show you what I'm talking about. That will give you a better idea. I got some stuff to show you exactly what I'm trying to say. That's better. Yeah, here. So if you uh, look across here, uh, this expire the date at which my ARC will expire is 2013 0908, which is still a good 5 months away from this date. So a lot of us, especially me, especially I, was in the misconception that I'm safe. I mean, I was just thinking that as long as my ARC is valid, nobody can stop me from living here. Now, the thing is that this ARC was made while I was a student. So, the thing which you must be careful is that the reason of your residence is important. In case somebody like me, who was a student, uh, is graduated or has completed his course, then the ARC will get invalid. And the Taiwanese authorities won't ever tell you this thing. It is mentioned there. If you go to their website, you will see that they have got such sort of a protocol, or I don't know, which says that once your reason of residence is over, your ARC is no longer valid. But it's not mentioned anywhere to be made clear. And so what happened was that I have found work and I'm working here. And the thing is that right now my employer has already applied for a work permit. So the thing is that we guys had a uh, mutual agreement that I would work for them and they would pay me. And in the meantime, my work permit is getting processed. And once I get my work permit, it would be good. And yesterday morning, I just checked my mail, like the letter, and I realized that I got a notice from the government saying that you need to leave Taiwan before 5th. And I had no clue what it meant because I felt that my ARC is valid. And I rushed back to the immigration office there in Xiaonanman, if I'm not wrong. And they told me that since you're not a student, your ARC is not valid. I mean, they got a mail from my school saying that this particular person has graduated on this day, so his ARC should no longer be valid. So 5th April will be the last day of my ARC, and I need to leave Taiwan before that, which I wasn't sure where. Should I just go back to my home or so what I got to know is that in Taiwan there is a phenomenon, not in Taiwan, but it's a general thing which is called as a visa run. And what you do in a visa run is that you go to some other country which has a Taiwanese cultural center, and they issue you a brand new visa. And that visa could be a month or three. It's normally three, and you come back to Taiwan. And in those 3 months, you got to convert your visa to the resident visa, which is something called as the ARC. So the thing is that through a visa run, you again make yourself eligible to live in Taiwan for at least 3 months. And those 3 months you're safe. I mean, and you could do a visa run in a lot of places. You could go to anywhere in the world. The only condition is that that place must be having a Taiwanese cultural center, as to say it here. It's just an embassy. I mean, if you're not used to the cultural center, and you need your passport, you need a visa form here, which you can just download and fill it, and you need an official reason for going to Taiwan, which could be anything ranging from if you're a student, you need to provide your. I mean, what I'm trying to say is it's a brand new visa, right? So for any country, if you need a visa, you need to show them that why do you want to go there. And for the Taiwanese people who already have a visa, you would have already completed the process, say, when you came here for the first time. So you just need to repeat the process. The problem is that since you were a student in the first case, you can't use the same reason this time. This time, you need a different reason. It could be work, it could be research, I don't know. But if in case you're a student, you just need to go there and show them that okay, I'm a student. But my case specifically holds for people who are changing from student to an employee. So you were a student earlier and now you're an employee, and I don't know why, but in Taiwan there is no way that you could convert your visa from a student to employee without doing this this hassle and this cumbersome visa run, which is stupid because I have to fly to Hong Kong just for a day. You have to spend nearly uh, 500 US dollars because the visa fee is like a 1100 Hong Kong dollar, which translates to a 4,500 NT, which translates to 150 US dollars, and you pay anywhere between 200 US dollars to a 300 US dollars, and you spend on taxi and stuff there. And Hong Kong is more expensive than Taiwan, and if in case you want to live there, you need to pay for the hotel and stuff like that. So it's cumbersome. And if you want your visa the same day you apply, you need to pay more, and there are a lot of rules for that. So my tip to everybody is that remember, if your reason of residence is over, go to the NIA. They will help you out. If you're a student and you have graduated, you got to go to the NIA and tell them that I have graduated. If you're finding a job, find a job, go to NIA. If your ARC is expiring, that's a tricky thing. This is where it comes down to your reason. If you go to Hong Kong, you got to tell them why you need a new visa. Now, if you are working, which means that there would be your company or your the employee, the employer, sorry, your employer who would be ready to sponsor you. So he will give you a work. He won't give you a work permit. Here is the thing. The shitty thing here is that the problem in my case was that the company was making a work permit, but it takes a hell lot of a time to make a work permit. And my ARC got, and my ARC didn't get expired, but it seems like after graduation there is a minimum duration, there is a maximum duration you can stay in Taiwan, and I couldn't get a work permit done under that duration, so I had no option. If I could have got a work permit done before 5th, I would be good, but I couldn't. So, you know, but normally it takes a month everywhere. And the thing is that even people here say even if you get the work permit, you still need to go out. It's still a tricky situation. So I'm not sure what to do if you can get the work permit before your ARC expires. But in my case, and in most cases, you come here first and you don't have the work permit, and your visitor visa or ARC will expire before you get a work permit. So this procedure holds for that situation. So yeah, you need to have some sort of documentation. For example, if your employer, if your uh, employee has uh, sponsored you, he's gonna give you a certificate which says that okay, you're my you know a contract, official contract. You need to show them that. You need to show them that uh, you are graduated from here, from your school. Just some documentation and stuff, your passports and the visa form. So yeah, I mean this is how you're supposed to do it. If you have some other reasons, like maybe you want to make a journalism, I don't know. I mean you should have the proof. You must have the papers. What I'm trying to say is that don't go to Hong Kong without papers. Otherwise you're gonna spend $500 for nothing. You're gonna go there, they're gonna reject your visa, they're gonna reject your application, and you will be in trouble because then you can't come back to Taiwan. You will probably need to go back to your home country, and I don't know where. So be prepared. Know exactly what is the reason you're gonna say for to them to get your visa. Uh, get some contacts. You've got local friends to help you out. That's better. And never, never overstay your visa or your ARC. And that's the worst thing you could do because in that case, they might even blacklist you and they will put a big ass stamp on your pass on the visa, which would expel you from coming to Taiwan without a visa for an year. So, in other words, if you're from the US or England or some other countries where you could get a visa on arrival, you can't now. You need a visa to come here. And getting blacklisted doesn't sound too good, does it? So, and you got to pay a fine as well, and you will feel pretty you will feel pretty embarrassed, and it won't be a feeling which you want to experience in a busy immigration area. So they're gonna take you back in the room. They're gonna question you. They're gonna make you feel like a terrorist, Al Qaeda, or I don't know what. But just don't overstay a visa. That's it. Know the rules. Know that this country is crazy for rules. They don't know how to differentiate between a person who is in trouble or a person who wants to make trouble. You break the rules, you just become a part of a set which they want to give trouble. They won't see you can't speak Chinese or you didn't go to the website. They will treat you the same as somebody who is a criminal here. So don't lose your visa. I told you about the visa run. It's a safe option. You just need money, and once you come back, you're good because your work permit would be at least 2 to 3 years. So if you can stay for 3 years, it's decent enough, and that's what I got. I got a trip to Hong Kong on this Wednesday, and I'm gonna come back this Thursday, which is actually pretty cumbersome and pretty uh, tiring because I hate trips on short notice. And I have to rush and book a ticket. I have to rush and book a hotel. I have to get my documents done. I got to get my baggage done. It's a pain in the ass, you know that. So yep, that would be it. And if you guys live here, just let me know for any question you have a doubt, you have some sort of information you want to know, you want to meet me. You live in Taipei, we could hang out. I know it's boring being a foreigner in Taiwan, especially for a person like me who spends in a week, I'll say 60 hours in front of a computer writing software, and the rest of time he is not sober. So it's not cool. So just hit me up, and that would be it. And Godspeed.